I have to tell you guys a secret. I actually enjoy Priest right now. I know. But just trust me, okay? Just at least hear me out. You know what? I'm gonna admit this with my chest out and my head held high. I enjoy Protoss Priest, and honestly, you guys should like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because if you have not tried Protoss Priest yourself, it's not exactly looking the greatest. It's not the greatest meta breaker whatsoever, but I have to say, man, this deck is actually a ton of fun, to the point where I ended up making my own Protoss Priest deck, and I have some good news to report. After seeing Team Protoss win the Hearthstone Starcraft showdown a couple of days ago, I decided to perfect my own versions of Protoss Mage and the Priest deck. And honestly, we'll be talking about the Mage in a future video, but like the Mage stats weren't exactly the greatest. This was kind of a hard archetype to get to work. However, I made my own Protoss Priest deck, and I ended up going 8-2 with the deck, and it was kind of surprising, like, how favored some of these matchups really were. Like, against DK, for example, this deck feels like it should just absolutely get stomped by DK almost every single game, but if you're able to play Deafen at the right time, if you get a lot of Sentry value, then this deck can actually surprise a lot of gamers. So let's actually take a look at the data and see what is going on with Protoss Priest right now, because if you take a look, there are a lot of decks and none of them really have that high of a win rate. In fact, it's pretty lucky if you're able to get a deck above a 56%, and it's kind of sad that this is called Protoss Priest right here, but if you take a look at the actual cards that are in it, Catch of the Day, Dreamboat, Funnel Cake, Hidden Gem, this is more of like a Tempo Priest that has some Protoss cards, literally only being Chrono Boost, and this is actually a deck that I will be trying out in the future, because it looks like what this deck is trying to do is play Ceaseless Expanse from the ETC, play Chrono Boost, and then make copies of it with the Hallucinate, and it's actually got a pretty respectable win rate, sitting at a 56%. So maybe we try this deck out in the future, but we're not here to talk about this deck right now. What we're here to talk about is what happens when you go all in on trying to make a control Protoss Priest. And I'm happy to report that apparently my list, the one right here, number 2, not only has the most amount of games that isn't Highlander Priest, but also seems to have the highest win rate compared to this deck, which is literally the exact same list, except they cut out one repackage for one Pendant of Earth. And honestly, I'm not a fan of Pendant of Earth. We'll go over the card inclusions here pretty soon, but let's look at the rest of the data and see how popular Protoss Priest really is. So it's just one of those things to where, again, we have this other list with the one copy of, or the 2 copies of Chrono Boost being the only Protoss deck. But then we have this version of the deck by Bunny Hopper. We have another version by Cantaloupe. There's 2 other lists by Bunny Hop, one by Micaiah. And if you keep scrolling down, you'll find eventually my list, which does have a pretty respectable win rate, but there's a lot of people that are experimenting with this archetype, and it was by far the most popular deck about, like, 2 days into the expansion. Like, there was a lot of decks that we're seeing play, but Priest players really want to see how good this list is, and I'm just kind of showing you this data in order to give you guys an idea of just how popular this archetype has become, even though its win rate is not really that high. But if you take a look at a top 1000 legend, the data really does speak for itself. This deck has a lot of difficulty getting above a 50% at the current meta game, to where if you take a look at the actual data, Protoss Priest is 5% in popularity, sitting at a 45% win rate at Diamond through Legend. The best decks being, oh god, Elemental Mage, Dungar Druid, Zoo Hunter, Swarm Shaman, and Terran Shaman. But then when you go into top 1000 Legend, you have Terran Shaman, Ham Buff, Grunter Hunter, and Weapon Rogue being the best decks in the game. And then, unfortunately, at the bottom, you literally have 3 Protoss archetypes. It really does make me sad, and if this Death Rattle DK literally wasn't split in the diff, it would literally be 4 Protoss decks at the bottom of top legend. So do with this information what you wish, but I really want to tell you guys why exactly I'm sold on this deck and how fun it can actually be. So taking a look at the deck, let me go ahead and give you guys my thought process on why exactly I ended up on this 30 card list, because I feel like one card that a lot of people just weren't putting into the deck because reasons was Birdwatching. Now, I understand the reason why people didn't want this, because then you have to add Chillin' Vol'jin into the deck, and honestly, in this particular list, his Battlecry is particularly useful, but he's really only in here because we want that copy of Birds Watching to find those extra discoveries cover minions so we can have consistency on getting the Sentry into our hand as early as turn 2. If we need to go into the deck and find Aman'Thul, we have 4 minions that are possible to discover. More likely than not, you are going to find the card that you want, and as long as you tutor 1 legendary from the deck, then Creation Protocol and Birds Watching can find exactly the card that you're looking for. But to put this deck simply, you are all in on trying to make as many copies of Sentry as possible, so that way you can discount your Mothership. But it's not about discounting the Mothership in general. It's actually about discounting the cards that you get from the Mothership. So the goal of this deck is to try and play at least like 5 to 7 Sentries. If you can get 8, that's a really nice sweet spot. And you get copies of this card by playing Power Chord Synchronize and Hallucination, including your copies of Creation Protocol. So you have lots of ways of generating copies with this deck. You can easily make 5 to 6 Sentries extremely easily. And the reason why you want to do this is because if you actually take a look at the Protoss cards that are discoverable, you have Void Ray, you have Immortal, you have Carrier as 3 cards from Druid, you have the Colossus from Mage, so that's 4 cards. You have Century, and that's it for here, so that's 6 cards. Then you have Dark Templar and High Templar as the 8 cards that you can find with this deck. And if you really sit back and think about it, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that can deal damage automatically, but all of them cost about, like, 10, but those cards cost 6 mana and 12 mana. So that's the reason why you really want to discount it by at least 6. So that way you can play these cards a little bit earlier. But there's still lots of ways of being able to discount to where you can easily get these cards to like 3 mana, for example. It's actually a lot more consistent than a lot of people might give credit for. But I really do believe that this archetype is not only extremely consistent, it's a lot of fun. But the rest of the cards that you need Warp Gate in order to make it a little bit easier to throw out your Motherships just in case you don't get the Century copies. Love Everlasting is a great way of discounting cards, so that way you can play your Thrives for free, you can play Creation Protocol into Forge into the same turn. But most importantly, the reason why I want Love Everlasting in this deck is so I can fit in 2 copies of Repackage. And in the game clips coming up ahead, you are going to be sold on why this card is, I think, crucial in the deck, because not only does it get rid of stuff, but you don't have to worry about Death Rattle's compounding. So if you're dealing with a lot of Zerg DK, this is one way of being able to deal with the deck. So Repackage absolutely deserves a spot in this deck in order to give us another turn to help us with our Mothership combo. But all of this is so important, so that way you can actually play the Mothership and not feel like you need to get immediate value out of it, because this card is absolutely fantastic. If you could just play it on turn 6 for 6 mana and then just have the cards ready to go in your hand, so that way you can actually potentially take advantage of copying the cards that you get from the Mothership with cards like Hallucination or with Power Chord Synchronize. Like, one great synergy is if you happen to get one of the Templars from the Mothership and you have Power Chord ready to go, then you can immediately make an Archon. These kind of synergies are very important to take note of. But one other card that I feel like has to be said, and I realize this is going to seem obvious, but there's a lot of lists that are not running Aman'Thul. This card is core. You need it in the deck. I'm not going to budge on this. And there's plenty of games coming up in the games ahead where Aman'Thul literally was the reason that we won. But if you guys want to play more of the fun cards, I do have a secondary list that I would recommend. However, it's not nearly as possible, and it'll be obvious here in a second. This version of the deck was made by Dane Hearth with the sole purpose of trying to do cheesy stuff with the Raw Den, but also so that way you can make use of your Pip the Potent. And one thing to keep in mind with this particular interaction is that the cards that you're trying to copy are not just going to be your Hallucinates and your Deafens, but if you can get your Century to 1 mana, then Pip can actually copy that card and give you extra copies. The same thing can happen with the other Protoss cards that you get from the Mothership, to where if you get a Templar to 1 mana, you can make extra copies of them. So this is probably more of a fun way of playing the deck, because when I looked up the Pip stats, it didn't really look all too good. Like, if we just take a look right here, the Pip deck with not even with a Raw Den is literally performing the worst right now. It's kind of sad that the Pip synergy is possible, but it's not really a consistent way of playing the deck. But if you want a fun way of trying to play Protoss Priest, I would try out this deck if you want to do some gimmicky stuff with Raw Den. But if you want the more consistent version of the deck, I would recommend my version, because so far it seems to have the best stats. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and check out the Patreon if you want to support the content directly. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we'll see you for the next video. And it's not even like a thing where it's like, oh yes, I want to make the bad cards good. It's like, nah, dude, I like Protoss as an archetype. I just really wanted one of these decks to be really good, but we gotta make them good, I guess. Up against another mage. Another mage. Ah. Ah. It's actually a really good mulligan here.
Blessings to you.
It's a Protoss showdown.
Good day to you.
Good day, sir. All right, we haven't missed the sentry so far. Really happy about that. I might just make a copy here, but then again, Love Everlasting goes pretty hard. We got to invest. We got to invest now while the time is right. I can Photon Cannon and play this. He's got nothing. He's probably just gonna end up playing the 4-drop next turn. Oh, we missed. Damn, we actually missed this time. I guess we just kind of have to go with Mothership, as much as I really don't want to pick it. That's actually really annoying that we didn't get the sentry there. It's kind of important that we hit the sentry there as well. At least now I can do this. Okay, we can work with this. I think we got plenty of motherships in hand. What about you guys? I think we might have enough motherships in hand. I don't know though. Maybe I'm overreacting just a little bit. The meta benefits from having a playable control priest. I wouldn't go so far to say that. Let's not get crazy. Let's not go completely crazy with some of these takes. Power chord, let's go. That's really good. Boom, boom. I might lose Love Everlasting, but I gain motherships, so it's fine. Just gonna go ahead and make the trade. I really need him to hit the 2-2. I really need him to kill it. It is actually omega important that he kills it. Not with a Colossus, though. That's very important. Okay, not with the Colossus. Good to see. Mothership playable. Oh, yo. Get Amenthul into my hand. Also keeps this alive. Do I really care about it, though? Let's play this and see what happens. Okay. So that kills this.
Annihilation commenced.
Do I want to kill the... No, I want to kill the damage, I think. The mana cheat I don't think is that important. Oh, we can just get another sentry and make these cards cost 0. That's like actually better than Amenthul. Okay, that's fine. That's not enough to kill this without trading. And I can just knock it out with this. Ooh, another one. Let's go.
We are the voice of iron.
Wait. That's super close to just being lethal. Alright, come on. Dude, it's actually really sad that the Archons are just priest cards. They're just priest cards, guys. How is Rogue ever gonna be able to play with this? Tragic. Absolutely tragic, man. Another warrior? Can we consistently beat warrior? Alright, Sentry, we have the hallucination. Let's go. closest we're ever gonna get is you don't get to play the game as Shudderwalk, Shaman, and Wild. I mean, yeah, that's a very hateful deck. Very hateful deck, honestly. There's not a lot you can do about it. All right, one thing that's kind of an issue here, I don't have like power chords, and I've already drawn these. Oh, I do have power chord. Never mind. How silly of me. How silly of me to lie to you all right here, saying I don't have power chord. Make this straight, keep the minions blood.
Battle cruiser operational.
Stop and smell the flowers.
You don't understand, Clark? I want Priest designed to be like that. I mean, it low-key is already. It's pretty much already designed that way. I don't like trading into this, but we kind of have to let it happen. Control doesn't need to be, fuck you, you don't get to play the game. Control could just be, okay, you played the game and now I'm gonna answer it. You don't need it to be the most toxic shit in the world. Alright, this is probably the best that we're getting. 4 discounts makes the motherships 8, and then I can play 2 of these, and then they go down to 6. It does, though? No, it doesn't need to be that way. Control can be playing minions that are bigger than yours while also controlling your board. It doesn't need to be a fuck you, you don't get to play the game. It gets to be, you get to play the game, but I deny you. That's not fuck you, you don't get to play the game, dude. There's a difference between controlling and disrupting. Massive difference. You're gonna get some chip damage in. If we don't have repackage, what should you run? That's the thing. Repackage is a really good card. What would I recommend? Well, sometimes you can just high roll and just be a god. However, I want to deny. For
Artanis.
I guess you could run Shadowword Ruin. Also, let's go Templars. Yeah, dude, the Templars carry this deck in terms of damage. But now I get to repackage. He literally fell into my trap. And oh my god, this is perfect. This is actually perfect, dude. This is why you can't get rid of repackage, for literally what I'm doing right here. Absolutely get denied. Do you have Stairway denied? And now I can get 20 damage out of nowhere. Actually, this is 24 damage, so this is technically lethal, but he doesn't gain armor, which would be hilarious if it didn't happen. You've activated my trap card, you boy. Looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. See, that's control. Yeah, that's control, but that's not fuck you, you don't get to play the game. That's he played the game, and then I counteracted him. It's completely different. Also, I have lethal. Turn 8 lethal, by the way. You like Protoss Priest, don't you, chat? You like playing Priest, don't you? Sometimes that happens. When the deck is actually kind of fun. Turns out you can have fun playing Priest. You can have a good time playing Priest. It's pretty fun right now. I think he meant Mothership with Elise. No, he said Starship particularly. He specifically said Starship. A lot of cards I missed from 2023 rotations from like Ascalor, Objection, Solid Alibi, Cold Case, but from 2024, Good Grief, you won't be missed. The only thing I'm gonna miss are Titans. Titans will be sad to be gone. Some excavate mechanics will be sad to lose. Excavate Mage was always good. I don't care what anybody says. Excavate Mage was always a fun deck. Was never a good deck though. Denying the coin into the 4/5 play. Okay, but hold on a minute. So you like Objection and Solid Alibi. I'm sorry, but you're the villain. I can't root for you. There we go. I can't root for you if you legitimately enjoy cards like Objection. You kidding me? You really do like making your opponent not play the game. If you're an Objection fan, yeah, dude. You lost me, dog. I'm sorry. Okay, more minions. It's guaranteed if I do this. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentries. I came from Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh! Negating is in my blood. Oh, so you're someone that likes hand trapping people because you like having the idea of being able to interact on your opponent's turn. I see. I see. It all makes sense now. Well, that kind of stuff does not need to be in Hearthstone. It does not. I specifically should play Hearthstone to not have to deal with that kind of crap. Yo, another photon cannon? This is where the language barrier is becoming a little bit Okay, another power chord. Do I ever hold on to it just to make another copy?
Job's done.
Looks like English, French, and Spanish in the same sentence. Yeah, facile means easy. Yeah, dude, I took first year Spanish like 4 times. It's the only reason why I know what it means. Oh, is he clearing the board? Damn, bro, he's clearing the board. I don't get my value now.
In the rear with the gear.
In the rear with the gear. Do we believe that Amanthul ever just survives here? This doesn't look that insane, but I really don't know what else to do. Murmur? No, I don't have battle cries. It's gotta be general. What's his name? I got 20 Ds and 1 term in high school for refusing to learn the kanji for for train station. How exactly does that work out? What? Am I really just gonna use repackage for 8/8s? It sucks, but I feel like I have to. Motherships are discounted to like 6 mana. So double creation protocol twice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, it's just been 6, right? Ah ha 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 ha! Let's package everything up, shall we? Oh, they're 5 mana, excuse me.
Job's done.
Oh, it does have the discount pop up. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, that's right, the photon cannon. I didn't. Wait, no! Wait, yes! They're 8/8s! You can't play them! Ha! Ha ha! Dare I say we have a chance? Essentially spending extra mana for
We are the voice of honor.
Okay, that's not that insane. However, hear me out. What if instead of just playing the Sentry, I play the Sentry as a 0 mana card, and then chillin' Vol'jin one of his 8/8s? Probably has Hex. Let's not think about that. If he's playing Hex, he's not doing anything that impactful this turn. He chill. Because we could steal one 8/8 and then kill the other. I studied Japan in high school, and every teacher told me that I'm gonna get a D every day until I learn the kanji, so I decided to see how far he will go. Later, it turned out he did not report 18 of the Ds. A D? What do you mean getting a D every day? I don't understand what exactly that means. What do you mean getting a D every day? Like a D for the classwork? That just seems like a teacher being a dick, in all honesty. Oh, you know what I could do? I can Artanis into Mothership. Okay, here we go.
We are the lilies of iron.
Maybe I just destroy this, depending on what I get for the Mothership. I think we just do it. Send it, bro. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have actually killed these, because then I could have sunk the damage. That's a mistake. That's actually a really big oopsie. I mean, killing the 6/6 was right, but I should have killed the frog so I could have pushed 3 damage. Indeed, he was. Yeah, like at that point, dude, like if your way of teaching is I'm gonna be the biggest asshole so that way they hate me, kind of like what's even the point of that? Like, teach, don't be a dick. That's it. That's all you do. Now, granted, you were kind of an asshole because you're like, I'm not gonna learn the kanji because reasons. So that also needs to be said. Just because you don't want to learn the kanji. Oh, he's gonna kill the 8/8 now. He's healing?
In the rear with the gear.
In the rear with the gear. Okay, I keep my board then. So you know what I could do now? I could finally show off the reason why I put Vol'jin in the deck.
My God, how did he do it?
I have the hero power, but I didn't need it.
The best Hearthstone player that
Actually, I
ever
kind of
lived.
needed it for this lethal. You're right. I did need to boost this up. Let's go, dude. Let's go. You don't want to have to make an exception. They're exceptions for a reason, and if all you're doing is creating exceptions every single expansion, you're giving people more homework to do. Don't give people homework. We're just talking about shitty teachers earlier, man. You want to give these kids homework? I can't believe you. You want to give these kids homework. Okay, repackage to deal with the Dungar. What do you think about Nary and Sooth Fancy in this deck to get more copies and stuff? I would rather run Pip. Pip to copy the one drops with like Sentry actually felt pretty decent. Are we just doing the Sentry? I'm actually gonna choose the Amanthul, and here's the reason why. I already have a copy with the Sentry in my hand, and I'm not doing it until turn 4 unless he plays a card. But it's like, if I get Creation Protocol, I need to hit the copy.
You will regret this.
Homework good? No, it's not. What? What? What is going on? What is our opponent doing? What else is in his deck? Dude, I'm so caught off guard by this dirty rat.
Smell the flowers.
Whoa. Dirty rat, bro. He's got the dirty rat. Deny that Zilliax draw. Yeah, oh, hold on. Yeah, deny the dirty rat draw, boy. I like it. Don't forget 3K rank. Dude, I should be seeing this at 8K, not at 3K. Nary and Sooth Fancy can give you copies of stuff like Hero Card, Amanthul, Mothership, etc. The passive play instead of setting up in this situation. The main reason I don't like Narian is because you can't like immediately get the value from it. The reason why Pip works better than Narian is because you have a high roll for the cards that you actually want. But I really don't want to add a minion into this deck that can screw up with the consistency of Creation Protocol and Birds Watching. So that's the main reason why I personally don't like it. Also, hello. Value. So much value. I cannot deny how much value is happening right now. Oh dear lord. I have to be the fun police here. I absolutely need to be the fun police at the moment. Alright, so goodbye and goodbye. Fun police initiated. Dude. I'm pulling a Zeddy. I'm literally pulling a Zeddy right now. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful.
Mind if I roll
What's up, idiot? I'm back. I'm gonna be so happy when Aman'Thul is rotated out. Oh my lord. Clark going infinite only if I... Wait. Mr. Mukla for... Oh, dude, Mr. Mukla, 100%. Who cares about Hodir? Hodir never matters. Alright, there we go. We're cooking. Get those discounts while we can. We only have 2 discounts at the moment. But they're 4 mana. Like... That was the wrong card to steal? That was the wrong card to steal. Was it the wrong card to steal?
Mind if I roll need?
So he's playing the no hands deck.
Mind if I roll need?
The reason why I think it's the wrong steal is because Aman'Thul doesn't really benefit you. Bananas. Do I even really care about the damage like that? He just got a sick taunt? Yeah, but that doesn't win the game. Which one's the copy? Takes double damage, so we want this one. Oh, they're both gonna die. What am I talking about? Goodbye. Goodbye.
My hand
And
overflowed.
goodbye. That's how you tempo king. We also don't have to worry about Yogg getting in the way now. That's actually massive. Oh wait, no!
Mind if I roll need?
Oh shit. Oh, maybe I did screw up. Maybe I did screw up a little bit. Monkey actually survived.
We are the voice of iron. We are the voice of iron.
I kind of have to worry about the other MCT, but at the same time, I am outvaluing anything MCT can even think of.
We shall serve
Annihilation. Synchronized.
Oh, I should have healed the monkey. He's got that MCT, it's fine. It's fine. If he steals a mothership, it's really not that bad of a move. Like, I can't not play around MCT. Now I don't have to worry about it. You feel me? Now it's dealt with. Now I should have healed the monkey, so that way this didn't die to swipe. That was a mistake.
We destroy.
Double Colossus, bro. Let's go.
Let darkness be parted.
I wish I had my monkey still. That would have been an extra 10 damage if I didn't misplay. Potentially. Super good old value. Yeah, dude, value deck coming back, bro. Love to see it. And that's the thing about MCT. It's like, you can't be afraid to play into the MCT every single time. Especially in a matchup like this, where everything is always going to be clogging up the field. Holy shit! Those are the 2 cards that you got?
The merge is overwhelming.
What a gamer. We're just gonna get rid of that.
We are the voice of iron.
Yeah, it's a pretty big high roll, but I'm a high roll him back, because now we've got 16 damage in hand. Wait. He's at 17, but I get to trade now. I didn't even need to trade. That's a problem? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not a problem. It's not a problem. What problem? The problem's dead. That Amanthul absolutely carried this game, by the way. Being able to deny the cube stuff, the cube stuff, dude, let's go. I don't know about the warp gates, but pretty good. You need warp gates. That last game, the warp gate was kind of important. Why not just run Parrot? Because it's another minion you add into the deck, and it makes cards like Birds Watching and Creation Protocol so much less consistent. Scoobity Skew! Yo, perfect name, by the way.
Any problem?
Yo, my friends used to we used to literally communicate like this to each other, but we used to be like Scooby-Doo, how it do, whenever we wanted to say like hello or something. Okay, so guys, what do you think the pick is here? The pick is actually one of the legendary minions. And here's the reason why. If I pick one of the legendary minions, I can guarantee that Creation Protocol hits the Sentry. Amanthul, I am actually thinking it's potentially Vol'jin. But in this game right here, Amanthul is actually going to be useful. I would only pick Vol'jin in a situation to where I'm against a slower deck, and I would potentially want to double up the Amanthul. So in this circumstance, it's actually a toss-up between the two, depending on what you're playing. Vol'jin won't work against the auras on Zerg. Oh crap, won't it? Yeah, that's true. If anything, I might make their minion bigger. That's also a good point. Yeah, what's going on, Sushi Cat? Good to see you, man. Might be playing some Marvel Rivals later with the boys if you want to join. We might need like a 5th or a 6th player. How many gamers are in the Discord right now? Only 1. Oh man, we're gonna change that soon. Now we guarantee the Sentry. Oh wait, you know what I maybe should have done? I maybe should have thrived to the Deafen. That actually could have been better. Oh no. I might need to go for it next turn. Please don't spread the death rattle. Please don't spread the love. Yeah, guys, why are you guys so upset about Infester? It just dies to Deafen.
Nothing has touched my hounds.
Ah, fuck. Well, didn't matter. Couldn't stop it. Couldn't stop it. Couldn't stop it from happening. Wait a minute.
A pity.
Thank you?
I should have taken a vacation ages ago.
We always have to remove him here. There's no way we let him live. Amazing if you picked Vol'jin, you lose on the spot. Yeah, literally.
Cleansed of evil.
Oh, wait a minute, dude. If I had another Birds Watching, I actually could transform this. Demon Hunter cards? Demon Hunter cards could kind of go hard. I'm not going to pick Velorok because there's only one card that transforms the Velorok in my entire deck. I mean, I guess there is also the Mothership for later. Maybe Velorok was better, actually. Dude, imagine he can't kill the Amanthul this turn. I get to make a copy of this 7/5. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's happening.
Together in harmony.
Yo. Oh wait, wait, this brings back Amanthul and the Tutu! Ha! That's so nuts! You know what else I can do? Just make a copy of them. This Demon Hunter's not gonna be able to play the game. And that's a good thing. Greedy, why am I like this? Because I get to get away with it. I'm getting away scot-free. Found an interesting tech for this deck, try out Fishing Rod. Why? Because if you discount the minion, then you get the pull from a deck? Is that how that works? Actually, hold on, that does make sense because when you play Pendant of Earth and you find Mothership, it's discounted in the deck. That's actually kind of big brain, but the other issue with that is that you would only be able to do it once. If they kill the second minion, then you have 0 cost cards. That's a pretty gimmicky interaction, but it's not good. That is 100% something you could do, but that setup, holy crap, man. That's literally like 11 centuries or 9 centuries and 2 photon cannons. It's dead, it's gone, it's deleted. It's literally deleted. It is literally deleted. You are getting deleted, my guy. Deletus yeetus. This is so unbelievably fun. Actually, wait, no. We're just gonna. So he already knew this was happening. If he hasn't left the game, then that's on him. And then when we play the tier, oh my god, it'll be game over. It'll be. Give me another one. Bro. This is so nuts. This is like unbelievably like. This is peanut buster parfait nutty. Okay, like holy hell. I love to see a DK get punished for playing Viper. I know, right? It feels so good to see Viper actually lead to a death. Get this man arrested. Dare I say I'm having fun playing Priest. I know. It's illegal. Blast. Long stream, I love those. Yeah, dude. This will do numbers on YouTube. This will actually do numbers on YouTube, bro. I'm so mad I didn't get to play the tier, but they already knew. They knew, dude. 8-2 with Protoss Priest. I made the best deck. It's just guaranteed. I made the best deck. I don't need any more games today. I kind of want to put in the Vol'jin Ceaseless combo, but that's just more Christmas land situation. Okay, we'll do this. But I do believe that cutting a Puppet Theater is a good idea. Raw Den is kind of interesting too, but I don't want to like call it bad. But it's another, dude, there are just so many of these DKs. I'm gonna have to like play a deck that's good in a DK. Ah, a triple out of nowhere. Alright, gotta take a little bit of a beating. But we have Chrono Boost into this, into Repackage if he does the Infestor combo. It would actually be amazing to put the Infestors back into the deck. Alright, so now the sentries are 1 mana. Dude, as much as I love the idea of trying to make Raw Den work, I think it's actually cut Raw Den for Amanthul, so that way you still only have 4 minions. You can keep the Pip and the Puppet Theaters in order to like kind of make that work as well. I really just don't like Serenity as a card. In this circumstance, though, Serenity would go really hard. But Repackage is gonna go harder.
Blessings to you.
This is, dude, this actually might make him concede. Like, I'm not even kidding. This might legitimately make this man concede this turn. Be gone! Back into the deck.
Brilliant.
The classic emo to make him angry. keep in mind, it's a snap. It's like a card that he has to draw. Like, so he can't like get those other Zergs. Like, he get the second copy of the Infestor. But the moment it happens, I've got my second copy of Repackage. I did hit the Pip, and I am for sure playing it. Okay, dude, here we go. Here we go. The next card I really want to draw is another Photon Cannon. Wait. Okay, that... Oh, wait a minute, what about the... Oh, I have to actually have played it. Okay, never mind. I thought for a second I got the 3-4 back, but I keep forgetting that. Raw Den, you physically have to play the card. I mean, dude, honestly, I would have loved for him to hit the Mothership there. Oh my dear lord. This might be a little bit of a, this might be a lot. Might be a little bit of a lot here. As much as I like the idea of potentially like pipping even more of these, I actually need to enact a game plan. We have 4 of these. This goes down to 7. I can use this on the hallucination that I draw now. Dude, I like Pip now. Holy crap. We could potentially make more sentries, but once one of these dies, it becomes 0. Wait, hold on. I could take a Brittlebone Buccaneer and give this Reborn. Oh. Now that's an idea. He is desperate for a removal. This is what he's doing. I mean, it works, but it's still desperate. I need a spell, actually. I don't want to have to waste a repackage. Really? I guess I'm losing the love of the lasting value, but the question is, what do I do here?
Stand with me.
Alright, it sucks to lose the love everlasting, but it's fine. Mothership now costs 4 mana. All the Protoss minions being discounted by 8 is absolutely huge. In fact, wait a minute. If I get Colossus... Wait, hold on. Is there a 9 mana Protoss card? Another Puppet Theater.
We are the voice of iron.
The Carrier does a really good job. I mean, I have to play Carrier because of just the sheer stats that it gives me.
Carrier is alive.
All right.
Face the interceptors.
All right, not exactly the greatest trades, but at least it killed the Broodmother. Rezka, I guess. Oh shit, there is Rezka to think about in there. Okay, Infestor. Like, if I'm playing around Rezka the entire game, I'm never winning. And this is not screaming Rezka. I like actually kind of want him to kill my 10-10. So that way I can play the repackage, because it's all minions, not just... Okay, hold on. Serenity would be insane. Serenity pop off. Dude, no way! I did not just call it. I did not just call it, but I did. Bam. Nutty. Carrier carry, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure this just absolutely wins now. Yeah, tomorrow drops will continue in the Play Hearthstone and Solar Re tournament. We'll be on 2 different channels.
The Citadel stands strong. The Citadel stands strong.
That is a desperation move if I've ever seen it.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen the light again.
Okay, he could hit carrier, but I could literally puppet theater it. Just steal a 4-1. Just steal a 4-1. Nice.
I must be decisive. Vanquish.
Fingers crossed.
Replace the interceptors.
Yes. Come on. Two off. No. What can he do here? Face and repackage seems fine, dude. If I play repackage, then like I could like reset with this, but wait. No, that's gonna kill me if he has rush. Wait. We're fine. Oh wait, we win. Right? Hold on. Okay, wait, I have an idea. I just have to, okay, I know what I need to do. It's a very simple play. I could risk it, but I don't want to risk it.
We shall serve forever.
Large bolt.
We
Without
shall serve forever.
large
The
bolt.
Citadel
We
stands
shall
strong.
serve forever.
Alright. Got all these taunt minions now. Repackage and face? I couldn't. It was only 1 damage. Okay, wait. Which one is that? Is that the one that I just did? Oh, that was the first one. But this is still nothing. Like, even if he does have things to do. Yeah, it's still gonna be. I just need 1 minion to survive. This game is over. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're chilling. We're chilling, bro. We're chilling, dude. Protoss Priest. Okay. One more game with this. We go 3-2.